Jordan 1, Jordan 2, Jordan inspired by bubblegum, Yeezy inspired by the sand, this inspired by that. We are tired of collabs. Yes, you would think with all this 3D technology, we'd get some futuristic sneakers. Instead, we get a new collab. I know you feel me. I know I'm not the only one. We really need new designs, bro. We consuming everything more. I'm seeing a new sneaker every day. I'm seeing about your life every day. I'm buying more things every day. This is a consumer culture. We are consuming a lot and we'd really appreciate new designs. I'm tired of collabs. Yes, we've consumed them. We've seen the dark how it was made. Now can I get a new one that I can understand, that I can cherish, that I can invest into? I'm starting to believe that sneaker collabs ruined innovation. Let's keep it frank, man. When last did you see a new silhouette? Don't tell me about that Jordan with that color, with that fabric, with that brand. Yes, collaboration. Wait, in fact, what is collabs? I mean, we hear about someone, yo, he just got a collab with Nike, he just got a collab with Nike, he just got a collab with Nike, he just customized his own Nike. Is the shoe surgeon really authorized by Nike? There's a lot of questions pertaining to collaborations. What's that? You know, like for real, what's that? When I think of collabs, I think of the core of what a collab actually is. A collab used to be a sneaker boutique, something like a Shelf Life, something like a Potter, and a big corporation, something like a Nike, something like an Adidas, would say, okay, you're buying all our expensive sneakers and you keep stocking on sneakers. Let's give you a collab to cater to your demographic. At first, it was the SBs when they did it with Supreme, where the store collaborated with the big brand and we get the shoe and then we call it a tier 0. Sneaker tiers have always been a big debate. There's the Hyper Strike where it's the friends and family pack, like the Jordan 4 Eminem card collab. And then you get the Quick Strike, which is like the hype drop, like the Travis Cactus or Fragment. I mean, it's not that available, but it's also not a friends and family. For me, in my books, it's always been tier 0, tier 1, and tier 2. Tier 0 has always been the collab with the store, which is like the Atmos Animal Pack, the Shelf Life Adidas, Shelf Life Puma. I mean, we don't have any other big stores that actually get us great collabs. And then you also get the tier 1, which is like a Yeezy. It's rare because of the limited quantity, but you can still access it. And then there's a tier 2, which is something you can always get, but it's also limited, like the New York ones. Sneaker collabs have changed dimensions. It used to be the store. Yes, you didn't have to be a rapper or famous. You just had to own a store that bought enough Nike shoes and catered to a specific demographic that Nike was trying to appeal to at that time to get a collaboration with Nike. That's all it took. You didn't have to have clout. You just had to have product. Well, push product, pushing P. Damn, collabs are not the same anymore. But all in all, we can't say sneaker collabs are a bad thing. I mean, they've saved us from a lot of things. Have you seen how many pastel colorways of a Jordan you can get? They'll change it to the patent leather, to the normal leather, to the elephant leather, to this colorway, that colorway. In fact, we even got a Jordan that was inspired by Michael's love for bubblegum. It's like, yo, we didn't need that backstory to sell the shoe. We get it, you're pushing product, but at the same time, But also, Yeezy doesn't also go unwashed. Yeah, we're tired of that, inspired by the sand or the mountains or that. More silhouettes, that's all we're asking for, more silhouettes. I need my collection to be more than just 2 silhouettes in 5 different colors. So when you think of sneaker collabs, think of it as a gateway drug to creating your own silhouette. Look at the Fear of God. It started as a collab and then eventually he could create his own silhouette. And also, collabs are kind of like record label deals. When you sign it, it makes sense because you're at the bottom. You're like, okay, this is a great idea. Collab with the big brand. I can have my own silhouette. My fans can cop this shit. But then you look at it in the future, you're like, yo, I didn't make any money besides the once-off fee that I got. We saw what happened with Kanye and Nike. But it felt like really a Mark Parker, the former Nike CEO, beef with Kanye. Because when Mark Parker left Nike, Kanye started wearing Nike again. It was like, yo, this is weird. And where does that leave Adidas in the deal? Let me know in the comments how you actually feel about collabs. Sneaker collaborations have become art pieces. Think about it. Simple one, Pete Power. We couldn't record this episode without mentioning Karabo Poppy. She changed the game with the Nike by You collab. That partnership was great. I mean, most of us can't afford a Karabo Poppy artwork. If you can, yo, please send me one. Send me a copy. Send me a picture of it. I'll frame the picture of your actual artwork. We can't afford it, so that Nike by You, I mean, Mandela was down. But if I could get it, I'd be rocking it like LeBron. And then now, Louis Vuitton, the collab with Nike, RIP Virgil, where they're taking it to auction. These shoes are no longer existing on StockX, they're now going to Sotheby's because these are now collector's items. So when we look at sneakers and the collaboration, it's opening room for what we think is art and what could be art. With the extension of NFTs, we don't know what the future holds for us. What Karabo did for SA sneaker culture, Rich just took it another step forward. Like, Rich's collab is the first one where we're seeing a whole capsule collection. It's international. The rollout is crazy. There's a sneaker. The Ultra Boost 22 is crazy. I mean, if you like the Atmos Safari pack, you're really gonna love this one because it's our one. The colors are as crazier. Man, it represents everything that has to do with South Africa, particularly the Tonga culture where he's from. Yo, what more could we ask for as South African sneakerheads but an opportunity to buy our own designs and support our own leaders in this design field? You see what's happening. Big brands are seeing what's happening. Yo, maybe you could get your chance to get your own sneaker too. This episode can't end without thanking Adidas. I mean, they are the king of the luxury collabs with the Rick Owens, the Raf Simmons. Yes, please don't touch my Rafs. Bro, you need that. That Mastodon Rick Owens, the Craig Green. Have you seen the new Craig Greens? The silhouettes are crazy. I mean, if Rich is giving us a new colorway right now, what's going to happen in 2 years when Rich graduates into a new silhouette where Rich is creating a new silhouette for us to consume? It's no longer going to be an Ultra Boost. That's going to be a Rich original design. So sneaker culture in South Africa is taking a new tier. I mean, we represent Africa at the end of the day. So what's happening right now, it's a brighter future for us. So if we keep buying and keep supporting our own, we're going to get our own. Let me know in the comments if you prefer collabs or innovation, or are collabs the gateway drug to innovation.